Hey guys, so in today's perks video, we're going to be going over Obi-Wan. These are the cards you're going to want to use. The first and second on the top, and the second one on the bottom. These cards are going to allow him to have better health regen overall, which will bring him up to 400 overall health regen. So if he's at 350 health, let's say, he can regen all the way back to his regular health. His second star card will allow him to drain less stamina when blocking. But not attacking, so just blocking, but it'll take a very long time for him to lose stamina if he's just blocking, which also makes him very good for parries. And his final card allows him to do more damage with his right ability. So getting into Obi-Wan, his abilities, his left ability is a push, which can be charged up. As you can see, I'm using it right now. Obviously the radius increases the more you use it, and does more damage as you use it. Obviously it can be easily blocked though, knowing this. Oh, that's unlucky freeze. Yeah, that was unlucky. His middle ability is a mind trick, which doesn't allow his opponents to use their abilities for the time that the mind trick lasts. And his right ability is defensive rush, which you saw me use before. It allows him to pretty much get a hit on people if they don't block it. And they also he can't be hit by regular blaster shots while this is going on. But BB's taser and stuff can hit him. But as you can see, regular lightsaber attacks didn't hit me. Only abilities couldn't get you at that time. And regular blaster shots are also blocked. He's also very good for situations like this for parrying. Unfortunately, there was two of them, so they were both swinging at me. But yeah, good for parries. He's definitely more of a defensive character, more than anything else. But he can, he does have some good offensive qualities to him. Like, you get the push off, defensive rush. Definitely good for keeping yourself safe while doing some good damage, no doubt about that. He is pretty quick, definitely. Not as quick as Luke or anything. It's a good place to use the push. Unfortunately, you can get him though. It's also good to use the mind trick right before you use defensive rush. That way you can't get affected by force abilities while in defensive rush, or just any other abilities in general. He is definitely very good, making sure that he can keep himself alive. Use defensive rush on BB here. He's gonna be able to get under there. But yeah, because obviously he is very vulnerable to stuff while he's in his defensive rush. He also is able to kick people, which is pretty different to a lot of other characters. And once you get the hit off with defensive rush, you can't get another hit after that, like just using defensive rush itself. So once you get the hit on someone, unless there's more people that you want to hit while still using it, just get out of it. That way you just try and get another swing on them, because you can't get two hits with the defensive rush. But yeah, definitely good for keeping himself alive, like I mentioned. And see, the push did reach Vader there, so definitely a good place to use it. Get him with the defensive rush here. There you go, got him. It's decently easy to get people with defensive rush, because he moves decently quick in it, so you can just always try and get around people. But like I mentioned, always be careful that you don't leave yourself too vulnerable. He did pull me, but I did get my push off, so obviously now he can't do a regular attack on me. Fortunately, couldn't get him with it though. Ooh, Vader. Where Vader came from. So he's just charging me, so I'll just leave that. Careful with BB. Got unlucky there. But yeah, as you can see, I did get some decent parries off. Unfortunately, Vader just had enough stamina to beat me there. But yeah, with Obi-Wan, he is definitely a little difficult to get down. No doubt about that. So I would definitely practice with him. And probably Hero Showdown before you would practice with him in something like Trooper game modes, because against Troopers he'll obviously be a lot easier to use, because Troopers will be very weak against him, especially with all of his blocking stamina. Yeah, Vader just didn't have stamina there. But yeah, as you can see, his offensive stamina nowhere near as good as his defensive stamina. Unfortunately, there's no blaster, so you can't see how good his defensive stamina actually is. But definitely got very good defensive stamina. So I can get a good. I got him with that. And then yeah, obviously, like I mentioned, after you're done using the defensive rush hit, just try and get a regular hit off after. Good push on Kylo there. Got a good lunge, and he's dead. As you can see, he regens so much health.
You need to stop and think.
As he got two good hits on them. Try and get Maul here, low. Of course, he targeted onto Vader. Again with push. Oh, okay, was able to. As you can see, push is definitely good for a bit of long range. Definitely different than anyone else. Good, got him with that. That final star card for giving him more damage with defensive rush is definitely nice. I think it's like an extra like 40 damage or so. So it's definitely good for getting some of those kills. Or just some solid damage overall. See, push still doing good. Oh, dang it. Yeah. I do definitely recommend using using the My Trick before you use the defensive rush, because obviously you're so vulnerable, like I mentioned, to things during that time. Okay. A bad place to use that. Decently quick. His hook swing animation's okay. Not the best though. Just got a good hit there. Kylo's low. Good job, Anakin. But yeah, a little harder than you might think to get down, but not that bad. The mod trick is definitely good, just preventing some force abilities being used on them. Unfortunately, I did miss them all though. I did get Vader with it. Got him. And obviously, with the push, you can move while using it. So that's definitely good. So people like might think that you missed them because you're facing the wrong way. Then you can do a quick little turn to get them. So that's definitely good. Okay, be careful here. I use my push. Oh, dang it. Just got me lightning stun. But yeah, definitely got some decent speed to him, no doubt about it. He feels like, I wouldn't say like the most agile, but he feels kind of swift, if that makes sense. Like not super agile, but definitely decent. Has some decent damage output. Obviously not like really like Anakin or anything, but definitely good. Like I mentioned, he is a bit more on the defensive side, but it doesn't necessarily mean he's a bad character. Just it does need to, like, you know, it does take a bit of time to get used to him. So, you know, he is like, him, Anakin, and Luke are the most common ones. So like a lot of people using Obi-Wan might make some think that it's easy to use him. It's not. He actually is harder than you think. Like, you know, it's just his set of abilities is much different to like any other lightsaber. He's much more defensive than everyone else. I mean, even one of his offensive abilities that he says has the name defensive in it. You see defensive rush on the right. But yeah, honestly, I mean, I can't really complain too much about him. He's definitely a bit more of a conservative hero. You know, definitely good at keeping his health, and blocking and stuff, parrying. He's good for all that stuff. Obviously, defensive rush is good, but it's always better to use it while on your mind trick. The push is definitely good if people are trying to run away, or just to get some good damage off. Obi-Wan also does kick while he's swinging. Him and Luke both do that. They're the only two heroes, I believe, that do that. So it's a little interesting, but you know, it's a good way to get an extra bit of damage off. And then obviously the push is, wow, okay, wow, I was not expecting that. Jeez. What a funny kill. I don't know how he got pushed that far. Don't know what happened to Vader there. But yeah, obviously the defensive rush is a very good way. If like there are a lot of guys on you and they're just swing spamming you, just use defensive rush, because for whatever reason, when Kenobi's in defensive rush, he can't get hit by regular lightsaber hits. Use that, and then we'll go on in here. Try and get around him. If you can't, then just try and get a nice swing in after. Good. Oh dang, I don't know how I missed that. I think I aimed it up too much. Yeah, as you can see, his swing animations aren't that bad. They are pretty decent. So yeah, I mean overall, I think 14 kills and 6 assists is a little interesting. I think it's a bit more on the kill side for Kenobi than usual. But, you know, as you can see, trying to get some good damage off. Couldn't, so I just tried to get the swing. Made him all stagger. Pretty easy to get around him. Like I said, he is pretty like swift, kind of. Vader's right here. 3 hits in the back. Got around him again. Okay, good. Yeah, honestly, like, a decently quick character. I can hit him with that. I was able to get the hit with him. Missed the mind trick. Missed his jump. I don't think that's going to be able to reach him. It won't. But yeah, honestly, I can't really complain about Kenobi. I think he is a very good character. Like I mentioned, a bit difficult to get used to. But, you know, you practice him in Hero Showdown and Trooper modes. Obviously, if you're trying to play him out in... Oh, we got each other, wow. Obviously, if you're trying to try him out in H3B, definitely play Hero Showdown. I know a lot of heroes, I say, or, you know, a lot of heroes, I would say, try them out in
Want to go home?
Trooper game mode just to get the feel for them. Kenobi's a little different, I feel like, because I feel like his, like, obviously all heroes are stronger than Troopers, but I feel like he's, like, specifically much stronger, a much stronger hero against Troopers just because of all of his blocking
I
stamina.
am not sure.
And like defensive rush, just able to block blaster shots and even deflect them back maybe, and pretty much like one shot them. So yeah, definitely decent against Troopers. So again, if you want to try him out in HVV, I would definitely start with Hero Showdown because he's actually a pretty good dueler. I would say he's better in dueling than in heroes versus villains, which honestly I feel like isn't the case for a lot of heroes. Maybe like Dooku. It's really the only one that comes to mind. So I can get the push off. He blocked it. Okay, good job. But yeah, as you can see, he's got some pretty decent damage output. Okay, hook swing animation. But yeah, honestly, I think the biggest thing to say about him in terms of his abilities is just to make sure that like you activate the mind trick right before using it. And there you go. Okay. But yeah, that's pretty much gonna do it for the Obi-Wan video. Just remember he's a very defensive hero. His push can be charged up, but you can use it. Like you don't have to charge it up all the way. You can let go earlier in case someone's really close to you or you just want to get some quick damage off. The mind trick's definitely good. Definitely good combo with the defensive rush because defensive rush just leaves you so exposed. But yeah, again, like I mentioned, we'll try him out in Heroes and Villains. Try out Hero Showdown. Just get a feel for him against another hero one-on-one. That's gonna do it for the Obi-Wan video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.